What's up, YouTube? Overcash here. I want to talk to you guys for a minute. A lot of stuff's changed over the past few days since I made a video. Um, this is the first day of Ohio's uh, shelter-in-place order. There's still a lot of people out, a lot more than there should be. People going out for unnecessary stuff, including myself. uh, but I'm an essential service at work, so we're still open. We're still coming in, doing what we got to do. um, Dallas, Texas is not responding to shoplifting, vandalism, or car break ins. So, police are already starting to limit their exposure by just not coming. You're gonna be on that phone calling for help. Police are like, nah, can't help you. Can't do it. California, they closed all their gun stores. They're non essential business. California also issued an 8-week quarantine. New Jersey, if you didn't have a gun in New Jersey, you ain't get one now. You gotta have a permit in New Jersey in order to buy a gun. If you didn't have that permit before this, you're not getting it now. They're closed, not doing business. So you have no way of going out and buying a gun to protect yourself, to protect your family, to acquire food for your family. I'm not saying you can shoot away a virus. Come on. That's not even close to being about that. But what it is about is everything's shutting down, 2 weeks in a big city where you've got all these people with not getting a check. 8 weeks in California, in LA. Remember the LA riots? Police pulled out. Can't help you. A lot of stuff like that goes on when things start getting crazy. Police are people too. They can't be there to take care of you, and they're not bound by any contract to protect you, to defend you. They're not. Yeah, it says protect and serve on some of their cars, and some the police forces, that's their motto, whatever, but they're not legally obligated to protect you. And they won't, because they got to protect themselves. They got to protect their families. They got to look out for them. And you can't be mad at them for it. They're doing for their families what you should be doing for your family. Even if all that stuff isn't going on, what's faster? Picking this up, telling an operator that somebody is trying to kill you or do you permanent bodily harm, or ending the problem yourself. Who's going to show up first? Yes, it's loaded. No, I'm not doing a safety check. I know it's loaded. It's my carry gun. Who's going to show up first? Who's going to take care of you? You need to stop and think about that. Stop and think about next time you go vote. If you were anti-gun before this, and now all of a sudden you're a hypocrite and you're a gun owner now. Hey, congratulations. Welcome to our side. You finally see what we're talking about. We weren't the crazy ones after all. Remember this next time you go vote. Stop voting for these laws that are making it harder for us, law-abiding citizens, to go out and buy guns. Because they're important. At the end of the day, they're important. It's kind of hard to think about where you'd be at if the only people in this country that got guns are the people that didn't give a shit about the laws. You're gonna be sitting at home during your 8 weeks of quarantine, wishing you had a gun because the guy down the street that has a shady past, rap sheet longer than my arm, got his gun off of the street instead of the gun store, and here you are with 2 days worth of food in the house, 3 weeks into quarantine, 4 weeks, 4.5 weeks to go, and now all your food's gone. And there ain't nothing you can do about it. If you're lucky, that's what happens. So stop and think about what's going on right now. I'm not trying to take a coronavirus and spin it into a gun situation, but it is. It really is. You know, at the end of the day, it really is a gun situation. Yeah, you can't shoot away the virus, but a lot of craziness has and will continue to come out while all this is going on. Look at back during the LA riots when the police pulled out then. That didn't last as long. But you still had the roof Koreans on top of their... that's a real thing. Look it up on YouTube. Google it. Whatever. It was Koreans protecting their business. During the LA riots, they had to defend their businesses because they were being burned, robbed, shot up by the neighborhood. And so they got on the roof with rifles and shotguns and pistols, whatever they could get a hold of, and defended themselves. 8 weeks without a check, I could see it happening again. 8 weeks is a long time to go without being able to pay your rent, your mortgage, your car payment, your electricity, food. 8 weeks. How many weeks of food are you sitting on right now? Uncle Sam can't always be there to hold your hand. Right now we're in a better place than we could be. We've seen it coming. We could prepare. But how much food are you sitting on right now? You could be in a really hard position if you got to go 8 weeks without getting a single check. You know, yes, some of the power companies have already said we're not going to shut your power off during this. And God bless them for that. Some of these mortgage companies are saying, look, we're not going to give you any fines for late fees for being late while this is going on. Thank God for that. But it could all change. Everything is changing from day to day. I never expected the police to go on TV in Dallas, and say, yeah, we're not coming. We've had a couple cops that got this, and we're going to limit our exposure. We ain't doing it. Here in Columbus, Whitehall, they enacted a curfew. The curfew goes from midnight to 6 a.m. Not be on the streets between midnight and 6 a.m. at Whitehall. This was on the news today. The reason? The police want to be able to go out and make sure that nobody's breaking into these businesses that nobody's been at because they shut down. I don't know. I mean, midnight to 6 a.m. is pretty reasonable. They're not really restricting you. Now, you can be out if you can show that you were out for an essential service. So, if you're one of these people that are a doctor, truck driver, nurse, any medical, whatever, you know, you can be out. between those times. But they're trying to do this because they know the crazy's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Hopefully you're in a position to where you're able to defend yourself, your family, the people you care about, the people around you. It doesn't even have to be somebody I care about the most. I'm the easiest to get along with person. I'll diffuse the situation if the situation presents itself. There's a difference between a sheep and a sheepdog. Don't be the sheep anymore. If you're watching my channel, you probably weren't a sheep to begin with. But stop and take a list of the things that you wish you had right now. The things you wish you had right now that you don't have. And when all this is over, I want you to go buy it. Go buy that sweet new handgun you want. That shotgun, that rifle. But more importantly, go buy shelf-stable food. Go buy a renewable food source. You live in the city, okay. Well, you know what? I've seen people grow tomatoes in their freaking living room. Seen people grow tomatoes on their back porch. I've seen people grow spinach on their windowsill. You can do it. You can have some food that you're creating for yourself. It's not that hard to do. It's really not. Go get you a pet chicken. Pet chicken. You ain't even got to kill it and eat it. It'll drop eggs for you to eat. Buy it a friend. You'll get twice as many eggs. There's a lot of stuff that we can start doing as a community, as a country, to make ourselves not as reliant. Not only on the government, but the supply chain in general. You know, start reaching out as a community. Everybody says, oh, you know, Facebook made everybody so close, so close. You know what? The more friends I got on Facebook, the less I had in real life. I don't have Facebook anymore. I deleted it. It's done. Why? Takes time away from the people that I actually care about. Makes it that much harder to actually connect as a community when you're sitting there all day in your phone. How many times I've seen social gatherings, even in my house, where we're out here for 4 hours and everybody in their phone. Time to get out your phone and get into the world. Yeah, it's a great tool to have, social networking, be able to acquire things that you need. Some things can't be replaced with technology. So, stuff to think about, especially right now while this is going on. We're quarantining ourselves. Start reflecting back on yourself. Get out there, have fun, alone, in the woods, creek, river. Seen a guy going to the golf course today. Passed him in the semi. Look over, he's throwing his golf clubs in the bed of his truck. Okay. I can see you being alone. Well outside of 6 feet away from anybody else on a golf course. That's easy to do. But thanks for watching my show. Stay safe out there. Be vigilant. Keep your backup handy. And hopefully we all pull through this. It makes us stronger. And we grow and learn from it. And take the pandemic of the 20s, 2020s, that'll be talked about forever, and we turned it into a learning experience on everything, from guns, food, medical supplies, so much stuff that we can get, so much knowledge that's out here on the interwebs that you can pick up on for free. And I thank you for watching my show, and I'm going to be back. Might actually start doing some editing instead of it being all bleh. But thanks for watching, and like my video, subscribe, leave a comment. I'll check it, I'll respond to it. We'll get some good talk going, maybe get some more video ideas on what you guys want to see. Might actually do some range videos here soon. Probably not with the price of ammo. We might have to do something with the 22 because I got tons of that. I'll see you guys. Have a good one.